And a chance for everyone to get some shots up. Find the touch. Find the range. Find themselves. We're almost at game time. Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. On our sideline reporting tonight, Allie LaForce. A moment now to check out some numbers for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting's been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. We've got Isaac Okoro. Bruce Ellis out there with Smith. Then it's Jones. And it's Giddey in at the shooting guard position. And for the Thunder, Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the small forward position. On paper, this game looks one-sided, GA, but you never know in the NBA, do you? As they say, anything can happen.
Yeah, I mean, just so much talent in the league. If one or two guys get hot, this could end up being an upset. The difference between good teams and bad is razor thin.
Smith wide open. He fires. Misses the 3. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. They beat the Bulls during their last encounter in Chicago.
And they got the better of this matchup last time with their defensive pressure and the ability to force turnover.
Yeah, I thought the giveaways were a tremendous factor. They were taking some chances on D, jumping in the passing lanes, that sort of thing, and it really paid off for them.
And here's SGA. He had a 33-point outing in their last game against the Celtics in Boston.
And given that Holmgren is 7 feet tall, he's a threat to throw it down at any time.
Chicago is gone 0 of 2 from deep here. In the corner, Okoro with it. And the 3 off target. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And it's SGA missing. It's stolen by Hartenstein. Holmgren gets the bucket.
And once Holmgren gets the ball in there, he can finish in so many ways.
And Greg, on a team as stacked as OKC, you can almost forget about Chet Holmgren, who is the number 2 overall pick back in 2022.
And let's give him his flowers, right? The portrait of a modern big man. Shot blocking, shooting range, and plays with an edge.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on Isaac Okoro.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, one of the best in the game at mining fouls. It drives social media absolutely crazy.
And Greg, you might not be surprised to hear this, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander comes from a family of athletes.
Yeah, I mean, his mother was a sprinter in the 400 meters representing Antigua and Bermuda in the 92 Summer Games in Barcelona. Impressive.
The Thunder have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Dort kicks to Holmgren. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Stolen by Okoro. And Jones has it in the corner. Drills it from outside.
Well, Okoro is a team-first guy that wants to involve his teammates. Pretty pass there.
The Thunder leading by 3. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Well, you know that he's going to find a way to get the ball in the basket. No matter what D he's faced with, he averages about 31.5 points a game. Here's Smith. He doesn't hit that one. Great D that time from Hartenstein. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. As we close in on the start of the playoffs, let's see how the East is stacking up. You look at Chicago. Their season nearly over unless a form of miracle happens.
Seeing where Chicago is, they're on the outside looking in when it comes to the playoffs. They need to put it all together in these last couple weeks, and they'll be happy with a spot in the play-in tournament at this point.
And Giddey gets it to go.
Boy, if this becomes a consistent part of Josh Giddey's game, look out, because that three-point shot's going to make him so dangerous.
Gilgeous-Alexander. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Well, this is a case where you use your size to full advantage, exactly what you're looking for.
For Oklahoma City, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
Boy, the more you watch Shai Gilgeous-Alexander play, the more he shows you the aspects of his game just getting better and better and better.
Okoro's shot is off. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. It's a 3-point game. On the wing, Williams. Trying to find SGA. Gets it to him. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 9.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Smith, the pass to Okoro. No good on the 3.
If he's got that much space, he's got the green light. He just doesn't make it.
Holmgren sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Basket counts. He's got 6.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Bulls trail by 7. Takes a step back. Pass to Buzelis. Here's Giddey. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Great, we have another up-and-comer from down under, Josh Giddey.
I mean, a lot of young talent coming to the NBA by way of Australia. Great skill development program showing in Giddey, who stands 6'8", but plays like a small point guard.
And the first one at the line is good. And Greg, the Thunder, NBA champions at last, and still incredibly young.
And this was no fluke. They defended, they shared it, trusted in the system and one another. The league's been put on notice. This team is just getting started.
Simons, he's checked in for the Bulls. Colin Sexton comes in for Trey Jones.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
No coverage, that's it.
This is a shot Colin Sexton has worked so hard to improve on. Can he be consistent from 3-point range?
Hartenstein with the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot, no good. Chicago trailing here. And here we go, the Bulls fast break. That gives them the lead.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
The Thunder have gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. Good on the bucket.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. The Bulls shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Yeah, pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts. Right around 78%.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Williams, he's checked in for Hartenstein. And it's Williams in for Chet Holmgren. Chicago also making some changes. Yabusele, he's checked in for Jalen Smith. Miller comes in for Buzelis. And Ivey subbed in for Josh Giddey. SGA, that's a 2-pointer, and that's good for 2. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 11 points.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
For Chicago, they've been all 4 of their chances so far in this one. And Oklahoma City making a change here. He hits both from the stripe.
This is a guy who will happily go to the line if that's what the defense wants to give him.
Williams for 3, and the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so, lots of scoring in that competitive first quarter. It's Chicago as they end the first quarter on a 12-4 run. And for 2K Sports, we'll be back here at Paycom Center right after this. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
I think let's give them credit as well for the job they've done getting to the free throw line. It's been a huge factor for them.
So the Bulls 5 right now. And Bernie Simons out there with Miller. Then there's Jaden Ivey. Then there's Gershon Yabusele. And it's Sexton in at the point. Chicago leading. Now Simon. And the foul called on Cason Wallace. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Here's Simons. No good on the quick three. Wallace against Ivy. To the middle. And there's Williams. That's good on the assist by Wallace. Williams has got the opening basket here in the second quarter for Oklahoma City. Holmgren against Simon. Just 5 to shoot. Miller with a wide open look. And it's off from three-point range. The Thunder shooting is beautiful right now. 60% for the game. Pretty much everyone out there has been stroking it. Pass to Holmgren. Makes it off the glass. And now it's a three-point Thunder lead. Doris, you talk about the great scores. It's not enough to be elite one-on-one. You've got to be able to handle the double team, too. I mean, there's a lot there.
On a nightly basis, Kevin, these are the best defenses in the world, scheming to take away the greatest strengths of the best individual offensive players. And you know what? Nightly, it's not enough. The great ones find a way no matter what.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks, guys. Jalen Williams has become an all-star and a key player for the Thunder. As Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said, he allows us to really do anything out there because he's so versatile. He's been special for us and is a big reason why we are where we are. He just does whatever it takes to win. Guys?
He is a big factor. Allie, we appreciate the report. Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Okoro's checked in for Anfernee Simons. Josh Giddey comes in for Ivy. And Trey Jones subbed in for Sexton. And stolen by Miller. Giddey, no good.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game. And I know everyone's thrilled to see Holmgren scoring so well. And this is the kind of effort that could carry on well throughout the year.
Now here's Jones. He had 15 points last out. Giddey against Holmgren. Charity stripe shot. And Holmgren pulls it down.
Listen, that's a good shot for him. He just couldn't connect.
Wallace dishes to Williams. And it's Chicago with the rebound, coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Well, the kind of low-energy effort they played with all night will make a coach absolutely crazy. You can't win if you don't play quality defense.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Yabusele is screen on Wallace. Outside, Jones. Okoro, wide open, he fires. Offline with his three. Pass to Holmgren. Williams has a screen for Holmgren. Teardrop shot, and he sinks the layup. And it's a 7-point Thunder lead.
Well, you can see the team is just continuing to call his number. Until the defense figures it out, it ain't going to change.
Jones for three. Rebound by Williams. Thunder have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the second quarter. To the paint. Here's Holmgren. Yes, that goes in. Holmgren's got the lead up to 9 now for the Thunder.
And looking to get stronger, Holmgren fights through the bump. Tons of time for him to grow into that frame. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
With the step back. Pass to Giddey. Good ball movement here by the Bulls.
Thunder foul.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes.
And the lack of rim protection top of the list.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with matchups?
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Jalen Williams. Williams comes in for Chet Holmgren. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Mitchell. Smith's shot is good.
Boy, that's a high percentage look by Jalen Smith. Exactly what you want your big man to create.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Shai takes the hit and still gets it to go.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Okoro passes to Giddey. Here's the three. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. To the inside. And stolen by Giddey. Jones, no one around him. Pass to Giddey. Here's Buzelis. Connects from three-point range. Buzelis has got 5.
Buzelis showing a little bit of everything with that quick release.
Gilgeous-Alexander with great positioning inside.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Right wing. Outside, Jones. Up top, Giddey. SGA defending. Smith with a screen on Wallace. Jones for 3. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander. Good if it goes. No good on the last second attempt there. And so we conclude the first half. Oklahoma City out in front. They lead by 8. We've got a moment now. Let's go courtside to Allie LaForce. Allie.
I'm here with Mark Dagnall, and Coach, your defense has been on point. What have you been seeing out there?
Yeah, I thought early we were pretty well-intentioned, and we just weren't in a great rhythm, but it wasn't out of lack of trying. And then we were really active. I thought we really helped one another. We were really aggressive on the ball, made them feel our pressure.
Thanks, Coach.
All right, Allie, thank you for that interview. And we'll be back with more basketball in just a moment.
Direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll, please.
Welcome, everyone, as we dig into the details. Things working out so far for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
They're dominating on the backboard, just having their way out there, Shaq.
Out-muscling, out-tussling, out-fussling, out-schmuscling. It's no wonder why they're in front.
And moving along, a metric for that first half. Love me some metrics. Checking out the top performer on each team.
Yeah, you love to see 2 great players go at it. They brought their A games, and the fans are enjoying it.
As we are here in the studio. Can't wait to see how these guys close it out. That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Chet Holmgren has been sensational.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
The Thunder leading by 8. At the guard spots, we'll be seeing Gilgeous-Alexander and Wallace. Wiggins is out there with Kenrich Williams, and it's Hartenstein in at the 5, roaming the paint. And that's who Mark Dagnall starts the second half.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flank.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Anthony Simons.
And you can see his scoring numbers trending down as time goes on. It's not what you want to see, but maybe it's just time to shift his approach a little and start looking for other ways to get points out there on the floor.
First one falls for him.
What you love about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is this young man's work ethic. He is a gym rat who's always looking for ways to improve.
Both free throws good from SGA. And it's Giddey with the ball for the Chicago Bulls. Down by 12. And following this game, they'll challenge the Grizzlies on the road at the FedEx Forum in Memphis. That is game 3 of this 4-game trip. And it's Smith missing.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
SGA's shot is good.
Yeah, teams will try to get physical with SGA, but make sure you understand that wiry frame is big-time strong.
Now here's Giddey. 5 points in the game. Jones from outside. It's good from long range. Jones has got his second bucket of the night.
He might not have the long-range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that. And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Here's Jones. He's got 6. Giddey kicks to Jones. Pass to Buzelis. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander.
This certainly isn't how they wanted to start this half. I mean, just 1 for 5 coming out of the break. That is brutal.
Stolen by Jones. Great D that time from Hartenstein.
He's trying to flip the script here, but guys, he cannot find any level of consistency.
It's good.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Jones dishes to Smith. Jones looking for an opening. Smith sets the pick for Jones. Smith outside. And the Bulls with another miss.
You know what, though? Sometimes he can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Good. SGA's got 12 points here in the second half.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Giddey with it. He has 5. Out to the right wing. Pass to Okoro. From outside, off the mark. And the Thunder with possession. They're on a 12-3 run. Here's SGA. Chicago grabs the miss. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And now, Allie LaForce says something for us from the sideline.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. The Thunder are a powerhouse without possessing a bunch of big-name stars. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said the front office does a good job of picking players to be a part of the organization, and Coach Mark Daigneault said our job as a team is for the whole to be better than the sum of the parts. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks. And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Jalen Williams is checked in for the Thunder. Simons, he's checked in for the Bulls. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Smith with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. And the foul called on Cason Wallace. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Here's Jones. 6 points for him.
Listen, things aren't going his way right now, but listen, you just keep going. Keep working at it.
Looking now at some numbers for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. His last 10 games have been exceptional. He's putting up 29 points a game, 7 assists, and 4 rebounds. And what an impact he makes for them on that offensive end.
Right, he can do a little bit of everything for this team, and it shows when you look at the scoreboard.
Lays it up and banks it in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 31 points.
One of the great strengths in SGA's game, the ability to maintain control and finish through contact.
Simons from outside. Thunder with the rebound. Williams has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's SGA. And the layup is good. SGA's got 18 points now here in the second half.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
And the foul called on Cason Wallace. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. And the Bulls making a change here. Yabusele's checked in. We've got 1:23 left in the third. To the wing right side. Buzelis, no one around him. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Out to Wallace from past the arc. And Okoro pulls it down. The Bulls shooting about 26% out there. They need to get a better look. And again, no good by Chicago.
Just can't find a shot. It's no wonder they're losing. I mean, he's been completely scoreless all night.
SGA double team. Outside Williams. Back to SGA. Outside Williams. Shot clock at 5. There's a screen by Williams. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. No good with the triple. Now the Bulls with it. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And he makes that one.
Boy, good heads-up basketball from Isaac Okoro. He spots a ready shooter and gets him the basketball.
Gilgeous-Alexander. Wallace misses. Buzelis with the ball. He's against Williams. Okoro shot is off. Here's SGA. That shot misses. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder sitting on a 21-point lead to end the quarter. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. And we'll be back with you shortly. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Bulls trail by 21. Taking a look at the Bulls. They've got Josh Giddey. Miller is out there with Anthony Simons. Then there's Sexton. And it's Yabusele in at the 5. Now here's Mitchell. It's rebounded by Giddey. Simons from outside. Shots good by Miller.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
Stolen by Yabusele. One-on-one here. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
And he comes up with the deuce.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Boy, this has not been his night. The effort's certainly there, but he looks disjointed.
Shots good by Williams.
Very typical energy from Jalen Williams out there. Just a terrific job coming up with that second chance.
Now here's Simon. Lets the 3 fly. And again, Chicago. No good. Mitchell passes to Holmgren. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. And it's now 22 points for Chet Holmgren.
Another bucket. This guy just keeping his foot on the gas pedal.
Chicago calls timeout. Jalen Smith, he's checked in for Yabusele. The Bulls have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. Giddey surveying the D. And then Smith with the dunk.
That's really impressive movement from Jalen Smith. Set the screen, get to the hoop.
Holmgren left side. Over Miller. And there's Holmgren. That's good. On the assist by Mitchell. Mitchell's got 5 assists in the game. Zadores, when it comes to punishing flopping, the acronym is STEM. You can walk us through this. S-T-E-M.
That's right, Kevin. Secondary, theatrical, embellished movements. Players are always going to embellish contact because they want to make sure the official sees it. What the league doesn't want are the flailing pirouettes, the exaggeration or feigning of contact. Those actions will be penalized.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And you know teams are going to be physical with Holmgren, but he's aggressive, and boy, he plays with passion.
You know, GA, one great thing about the NBA, well, there are many things, but one great thing is that there's always new talent coming through the ranks.
Yeah, I mean, the future is bright. And Kevin, I really like this year's draft class. Man, we just continue to add exciting young talent to the mix.
Now, here's Mitchell. It's stolen by Smith. Okoro passes to Smith. Williams with the ball. Guarded now by Okoro. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Smith outside. Pass to Buzelis. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. Got one on Holmgren.
And you get the sense that guys are still trying to figure out how to guard Buzelis.
Hartenstein, he's checked in for Jalen Williams. And he makes the first, but misses the second. TB, one complaint about the review process. The longer the review, the more it disrupts the flow of the game.
That's exactly right, Kevin. You have the best athletes in the world competing at the highest level, and then all of a sudden it stops. And if the duration is too long, it takes the players out of rhythm. It drives the viewers at home crazy. This is something that us television people can go absolutely nuts about.
And when it comes to the three-point shooting of Buzelis, we know he has the ability, but we need to see consistency.
Holmgren can't hit. Bulls trail by 20. In the corner, it's Buzelis. And a miss there on the triple. Thunder have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Holmgren is doubled. Williams finds Mitchell. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Out left to the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Inside. Stolen by Okoro. Mitchell with the steal.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Thunder.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game. And I think ultimately that earned the W.
And when you look at the season for these guys, they have amassed a lot of wins, 57, and adding in tonight, it'll make it 58.
Really, they had their number this season. 2 wins, a home win, and an away win.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got. That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it. And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
Jones, no luck.
Just strong work defensively there in the low post. You got to be tough down in the paint.
Boy, he really anchors well on the block. Very difficult to back down.
And he's good on the 3-ball.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Giddey finds Smith. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First person.
That one on Dort.
13 fouls.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
That free throw missing.
2 shots.
He hits the second from the line. Now, here's Mitchell. Here's Dort. Can't get it to fall. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd so pumped up.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Doorsburg, Greg Anthony, and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in tonight. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.